Good morning, everyone. Today is our first day of converting time. Last week we worked on converting opacity and length, and this week we'll be converting units of time and moving on to line plots. As we all know, there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, 60 minutes make up 1 hour, 24 hours make up 1 day, and 7 days make up 1 week. For this 1 year consists of either 52 weeks or 12 months, depending on how you want to look at it or what you're being asked to convert. So I'm going to show you a few, and then I want you to pause your video and to practice a couple on your own. So if I have 3 minutes and I want to know how many seconds that is, first, I have to figure out if I need to multiply or divide. Since I'm going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, I know that I need to multiply because I'm going to have more seconds than I do minutes. So I'm going to take 60 seconds because there are 60 seconds in 1 minute and multiply it by 3 to figure out how many seconds are in 3 minutes. I'm going to start in my ones place. 3 times 0 is 0, and 3 times 6 is 180 seconds. So I know that 3 minutes is equal to 180 seconds. Let's try years. If I have 2 years and I want to know how many weeks are in 2 years, once again, I'm going from a larger unit to a smaller unit. So I will need to multiply. I know that there are 52 weeks in 1 year. And here I have 2 years that I'm trying to find out how many weeks they are. So I'm going to take 52 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 5 is 10. So 104 weeks. So 2 years is the same thing as 104 weeks. If I want to do hours today, like 48 hours equals blank days. This one is a little bit different. I'm going from a smaller unit, hours, to a larger unit, days. When you go from a smaller unit to a larger unit, we have to divide. So I'm going to take 48, because that's how many hours I'm trying to figure out, and divide it by 24, because I know that there are 24 hours in 1 day, and I want to know how many days is 48 hours. So 24 goes into 48 2 times. 2 times 24 is 48. If you do not know the standard algorithm yet, that's okay. You can still work this out using the Big 7 or the grid model. Either way, you should arrive at the same answer of 2 days. I'm going to write a few problems down for you to solve on your own. After I've written the problems down, I want you to pause your video and work them out. Once you're done working out your problems, come back and hit play to see if you were correct, to see if you are ready for today's classwork. So I want you to convert 4 hours equals blank minutes, and 3 years equals blank months. And then we're going to do 52 weeks is how many years, and 180 seconds is how many minutes. Go ahead and pause the video and work out these problems. Once you're done working them out, come back and hit play so you can check your answers. Go ahead and pause your video now. All right, let's check your answers to see if you are correct. We'll start with the first one. We have 4 hours is blank minutes. We are going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, so we need to multiply. I know that 60 minutes make up 1 hour. So I'm going to put down 60 because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And I'm trying to figure out how many minutes are in 4 hours. So I need to multiply by 4. 4 times 0 is 0. And 4 times 6 is 24. So 4 hours equals 240 minutes. What else? Minutes. All right, moving on. 3 years equals blank months. I'm going from a larger unit to a smaller unit, so I know that I still have to multiply. I know that there are 12 months in 1 year, so I'm going to write down 12. That's how many are in 1 year, and I'm trying to figure out how many months are in 3 years. So I'm going to do 12 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 years is the same thing as 36 months. All right, on this one, 52 weeks equals blank years. I don't have to do the math. If I look at my chart, I can see that 52 weeks equals 1 year because there are 52 weeks in 1 year. On our last one, 180 seconds equals blank minutes. I'm going from a smaller unit to a larger unit, so I need to divide. I'm going to write down 180. I'm going to divide by 60 because I know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, and I'm going to work this out. You can do this the standard way. If you still don't know how to do the standard way, you can use Big 7, you can use the grid model. Any of the methods that you have learned this year will work for you. I'm going to do it the traditional way. So I'm going to cover up the tens and ones place. Will 60 go into 1? We know the answer is no. You could write a 0 up there, but you don't have to. Then I'm going to move over to the tens place. Will 60 go into 18? Our answer is once again no, because 18 is smaller than 60. So it leaves us back at 180. I could write down my facts if I did not know them. I know that 60 times 1 is 60, and 60 times 2 is 120, and then 60 times 3 would be 180. And in this problem, 3 would be our answer. So 180 seconds equals 3 minutes. If you got most of them correct, like 3 out of 4 correct, or you have them all correct, you are ready for today's work. Your work is straight out of your math book. If you need more help, I'll be on Google Meets during my office hours today, or you can go into your ClassLink account and click on your math book. Your assignment came from pages 737 and 738. I'll see you guys later. Do an awesome job.